Home Instead, Win Esterline. Hi, Win.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good
It's
to see you.
great to be here.
And welcome back. This coming up next month, you are celebrating 23 years. Congratulations. And
I often, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I often joke when we started the business, I had hair, so it's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, we started our businesses at the same time, exact same month. JTV started as you did, so we both were downtown too at the same time.
We sure were. Yeah, we were neighbors.
Yeah. Well, you've grown. That's been we both grown, but a great success story for Home Instead. And I think as the population ages, us boomers, we're going to be seeing more need for the kinds of things that you do. Tell us a little bit about what Home Instead is.
Yeah, so we are a home care business, and so we've got some of the greatest care professionals in the community, and they go in and help our clients with a lot of their day-to-day things, anything from companionship, laundry, light housekeeping, med reminders, even personal care, bathing, grooming, dressing, anything that's going to allow our clients to be safe and independent in their own home.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot, because really it could be just one thing that a senior might have issues with or trouble doing, and you're able to allow them to stay in their home.
Yes, and it's, and one of the things that's really important to us is it's about relationships, Bart. I mean, and we really focus a lot on creating very specific care plans or service plans for our clients, and it evolves and changes. So, whatever we start with, we can modify and adjust and change, as needs change. But that consistency of our care professionals with our clients is one thing that we work really hard at doing.
And it looks like you're having some sort of
Oh yeah, we got some good pictures of one of our picnics. I think it was a little too hot, so we snuck inside during that picnic. So yeah, some of our staff, all smiles there. So
nice. And those are people that you want, smiling faces that like to work with seniors.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I would love, and we're growing, and we're helping people. We're always looking for great people who want to make a difference in someone's life. If you're newly retired and you're just wanna give back, and come see us, or visit our website, seniorcaremidmichigan.com. Love to hear from you.
That's a great idea. I know so many people, they retire and they don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is a great way to fill your time and make a difference in someone's life. So.
Nice. Well, you've got services you provide to the whole community, not just one-on-one, and you've got one coming up next week.
Next Tuesday, the 26th.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really neat. So one of the things that we do, in addition to obviously providing our services, we really believe education is power, and so we have developed a family dementia workshop to help those family caregivers, if it's a spouse or a child, and how do we best care for mom and dad? We've got a program that actually is recognized by the Alzheimer's Association for our person-centered care training, and so we'd love to be able to have you come free, no charge, not a sales pitch. It is truly education, and so we really go into the different forms of dementia, understanding maybe some symptoms that they may be dealing with. We also then teach techniques to get some of those memories unlocked, and in that way, by doing that, it allows us to create a plan, and we can kind of head off challenging behaviors, or helping them with just simple things like taking their medication or taking a shower, and that can be, you talk to a family caregiver, and that can be a challenging task. And so some of the techniques that we teach on, they're very practical. but it's not something that we do every day. And so when we teach them, it's like, oh, I can do that. Oh my gosh. And so that kind of the light bulbs go on. I'll use my grandfather as an example. Early on, before we came out with this specific training, my grandfather had dementia, and as I started to go through this training, my light bulbs, oh man, I made a mistake there. Gosh, I should have handled that differently. Why did I? So, but now the really neat things is that I like to get this information into the minds of those family caregivers. I made mistakes, learn from me. learn from my mistakes.
Well, I think it's so tricky because dementia it's plural. I mean, there are a lot of stages and types. And
and a lot of people don't realize that we hear either the term dementia or we hear Alzheimer's, and there's actually multiple types of dementia that have different types of symptoms. And so we do a little bit of education on that, but then we really dive into it's great to have that knowledge, but now what do I do when I'm in that situation with my loved one and I want to pull my hair out? I have none left, but they may want to pull their hair.
Well, it's got. I think the caregivers of people with Alzheimer's and dementia are they have to be saints to do it and do it properly, and it's you can't even close your eyes in some cases 24/7.
Oh yeah, I was. It's funny you say that. I was working with a family a few years ago, and the gentleman had dementia, and the wife was caring for him, and he had a day-night reversal. So he's up all night. She's trying to get rest and sleep. She was just absolutely at her wit's end. And so, boy, it can be very challenging.
So this workshop, is it for families that might be dealing with this already, or things maybe down the road? We don't know.
Yeah, I have had all sorts of different people in our trainings, and the beautiful thing is that this training, if you can't make this one, we're going to be doing it quarterly. So this is something that you can catch. But I absolutely, now I'm showing my age. Just lost my thought on what I was saying, but
people, that's one of the fears.
That's right. I'm sorry. Who should be attending? So really, to be honest with you, it could be a spouse, it could be a child, it could be. I actually have one of my care pros emailed me the other day and said, "Hey, I'm a nursing student. I've got other students that who could really benefit because she had been through this training." And so she's now inviting her fellow students. So it really, I want it to be a community education. So yes, if you're a family member, a grandchild, whoever can really, who has the time to come, I would encourage them to do so.
Yeah, really, I'm sure everyone, because even if we don't have it in our family, we might be a neighbor of someone, we might be a coworker of someone. It's going to affect more and more people.
Yeah, it definitely, if it's not touching you directly, I would almost, I'm not a betting man, but I put all my chips in the middle table that somebody in your nucleus is being affected by it. Yeah.
So someone with dementia, so is Home Instead, do you have people you care for that have dementia?
Oh yes. So our, we've got a wide variety, a wide spectrum of services that we provide, which we have clients who do not have dementia and who are still very active but just need a little bit of help. And we have a number of our clients who have dementia, and our care pros go through a very similar training that we're offering. It's a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth, but I don't want to keep people there for a couple days. But yeah, it's an amazing program.
Is caregiver respite, is that something that you do?
Caregiver respite, giving that primary caregiver a break is so important. My great aunt, or excuse me, not my great aunt, my mother, I can't even speak this afternoon. My wife's aunt lives in Marshall, and she's caring for John, her husband, who has dementia. And she needs a break, and not only do I see it from my clients, but I hear it from my family that important. It is so important to make sure that you're getting a break. If it's from a professional care provider, or if it's a family friend or somebody from church, getting a break is super important.
Absolutely. All right, this sounds like a great opportunity for the community to learn more about dementia, and it's happening September 25th. There's this QR code you can scan for more, but
it's going to be right down the road from us at the Carnegie Library. We're going to do it at the auditorium. We're doing it in the evening, so if you're working, if you're a few minutes late, that's fine. From 5 to 8 on Tuesday the 26th. QR code, or we have a website, dementiaworkshops.com, and you can register there.
Awesome. You can learn more. Visit the website, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Wynn.
Bart.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wynn Esterline, franchise owner of Home Instead, with us today on JTV. Well, it turns out